have to talk about this. And D-Mac, I'm usually the last guy that gets worked up about this kind of stuff. However, you guys know where I am. I've talked about Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the fact that he was not put on the Pro Bowl roster, to me, is laughable. Flat out laugh. You look me in the eye and tell me he's not one of the 6 best receivers in the National Football League right now, I'll dismiss you as a clown. Because you are a clown if you do not put Amon-Ra St. Brown as a Pro Bowl starter.
Well,
who are the 6 that are better?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who are the 6?
It was CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans, AJ Brown, Puka Nacua.
Laughable.
I think that's it.
So there you go. They gave the love to Puka Nacua that Amon-Ra St. Brown deserved. And again, you know what? After watching Dan Campbell talk, and if you saw Aiden Hutchinson and Amon-Ra St. Brown and his brother, talk and whatever like this is just more motivation. More motivation after getting, slapped in the face as a team. Now you're going to slap guys individually. So I definitely not going to affect anything except motivate. Now, being a first alternate, sort of be there. But yeah, it's sort of the disrespect that we expect sort of around here. At least they got the offensive line guys right, and the guys we did get 5 guys selected, but again, I agree with you. It's blasphemy that Amon-Ra St. Brown ain't there.
No, and I think it's time for Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Especially with the numbers. Like look at the numbers.
He's top 5 in everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Except, receivers in the game, according to the Pro Bowl people. Which, again, I just think it's pretty simple. It's time for Amon-Ra St. Brown to start a new list.
But again,
start a new list that you can read off.
It's a popularity contest, right? I see people in there. Travis Kelce even got selected. I mean, it's like, like Sam Laporta is a Pro Bowler before Travis Kelce from the games that I watch. It's more of a popularity contest.
He did make it. The guys who made it for the Lions straight up are Frank Ragnow, Penei Sewell, Aiden Hutchinson, Jalen Reeves-Maybin as a special teamer, and Sam Laporta.
Oh, he did? Okay, good.
And
so
then
he got props.
Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown are first alternates. Goff is a second alternate. Jonah's a third alternate. Monty's fourth. Khalif's fourth. And Alex Anzalone's a fifth alternate. I thought that was pretty disrespectful.
That is pretty disrespectful.
A fifth alternate?
Especially when you have long blonde hair like that, as Terry Foster says.
You're going to tell me there's 8 linebackers in the NFC that are better than him? I don't believe that.
Does this come down because if you look at that and you look at, like you said, Puka Nacua, who's the rookie receiver, you look at Laporta made it, you look at Gibbs as first alternate, where David Montgomery's fourth alternate, whatever like this. It does something have to do where you're drafted? Because Amon-Ra St. Brown being a 4th rounder or whatever, do you get lack of respect because you have to put these first rounders in there because of I
don't know. Puka was undrafted, I think, right?
No, I understand, but I'm saying Laporta and Gibbs and stuff like that. But is it disrespect? Tell me why disrespect Amon-Ra St. Brown when the numbers are there?
Because it's easy, D-Mac. It's always been easy.
Is it easy?
It'll always continue to be easy.
Because him individually, because of his size and stuff like this, or because he's wearing a Lions uniform?
You know what? And I used to dismiss that for real. I used to dismiss that. But I think there is something to that. I do for real. Like, it's easy, right? Whose candy can you take all the time in the schoolyard? Who always gets their candy taken from them? Lions, right? All the time.
Used to. Now we're going to see trying to take it, and is it different? I mean, to me, don't you see the motivational factor?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, man, Amon-Ra St. Brown needs to start a new list now and then attack that list the same way he attacked the other list. And look, I will bet, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he won't talk about it. He'll just go catch 100 balls. He'll go work out. He'll do what he always does. Maybe he makes a new list or whatever. Because the thing with Amon-Ra St. Brown, other than being in the top 5 in everything that he does, is like the dude's the ultimate professional before he started in the NFL. He is so rare in today's day and age, where he's about business the entire time. Before he got drafted.
He's been about business since, if you watch with his dad being, Mr. Universe, he's been business since he's been 12 years old, right? He's been built this way. So, this I like Amon-Ra St. Brown because I see that same little twinkle about how he's always had to shove it up people's asses and prove them wrong. This is just another one. I'd expect another list, right?
No doubt.
I would expect another because that would be on brand.
No doubt. On the flip side of the coin, Matt says alternate for what? They don't even play the game anymore. Are they still going to do it or no?
Flag football, yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I like the flag football better than that joke of a Pro Bowl they used to have.
I didn't hate the Pro Bowl the same way everybody else did.
How?
I don't know, because I thought that because I like All-Star games. Like, I like the NBA All-Star game. I like the guys out there doing shit that they wouldn't normally do in a game. You know, like the top level dudes.
Yeah.
I liked it.
But it's not football.
Well, I never pretended it was.
Okay.
Like I look at it as it's an entertainment event.
That's fair.
It's the WWEization of the sport. And so I was cool with it. But, you know, I never expected it to be. I didn't expect it to be the NFC Championship game.
That's fair.
I expected it to be dudes like drawing up plays on their hands like you used to do in the street back in the day. Like, I always thought that that's how it should be. Hillbilly Charm says that Lions never get respect. Herman Moore was always snubbed. Jason Hansen should be in the Hall of Fame. That's a good call, by the way. Jason Hansen is a Hall of Fame kicker.
There is. Broder in the Woodward Sports Chat says Amon-Ra St. Brown, had more fan votes than Puka and Evans, which means the coaches and players voted them ahead of Amon-Ra St. Brown. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I hope they play the Rams in the first
I
round.
want it so bad, too.
See him go for 12 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown.
I know, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, though, because I don't think 9 wants the smoke.
I don't think it's up to 9 if he plays or not.
I think it's always up to 9, because if 9 wanted to play, he could play.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. This is what it is. If they won, they'd be playing the Lions, right?
Yeah. They can still win. Who are they playing?
The Niners.
Oh, shit.
Well, the Niners aren't starting Purdy either.
Well, Sam Darnold is better than Carson Wentz, especially.
I'm just saying.
Offense.
I want them too. So you're on board with me then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want the Rams.
Yeah, me too.
The only way is through, man.
I think they'll be the tougher matchup than the Packers, but I still want it. I still want the Rams.
Because look, it all boils down to this for me, D-Mac. You are a division champion, and if you're fearing someone in the first round of the playoffs when they're in your building, then you're in the wrong business.
Amen. You got to embrace that. And for everything that it means, all the little side stories and stuff like this, but they got to look at taking care of business. And you want all the smoke, doesn't matter who it is. And I bet you if you took a poll, most of the people, if they had a choice, would be that. They're looking, because I don't think they're looking ahead. I don't even think they're looking ahead past this game because they know they got to take care of business. They're playing at the 1 o'clocks. The Dallas game that means something, San Fran game that means something, or the games that mean something are 4 o'clock games, right? So you got to take care of your business and be ready to go ahead. You don't worry about what anybody else does, but you're looking at that first home game to win, and then you're eyeballing right now, right? If you're, put your head on your pillow and you're thinking about going back into Dallas and hammering them.
Mm-hmm. No,
that's the pathway. And then we'll see if things change. This is the NFL, sure. It could change, this weekend, but we'll wait and see. But I am very confident, task at hand. I mean, this only gives you more fuel. And this is a game you want because, again, it's sort of like a tune-up game. But we do, right? And Sam, I give you credit because you touched on this the morning show yesterday. Not that I never miss it. Is the fact that they got to clean up some offense. It hasn't been clicking. They got to get back to being more efficient like they were earlier in the season. So I think they know that.
WoodwardSports.com chat thread, Greg Rounds. I want all the smoke. This team's the most dangerous team right now. Chip on their shoulder, going to the Super Bowl, bricked up right now. The brick is back.
And if they go to the Super Bowl, you don't have to worry about the Pro Bowl.
That's true.
That's facts.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
saying.
What about this, D-Mac? Klingerman says, Andrew Klingerman, the Lions will make sure they win that game against the Rams for Goff, no doubt. That's real, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, again, we're talking about Stafford coming back in and, played his first playoff game in Ford Field as an opposition, but it means a lot to Goff, too. And because it means a lot to Goff, guys in your room looking to the right or left. What do I always say? When the guy to the right of you, the guy to the left of you means more to you than you do yourself, you got a chance. And I believe that that's what's going on down at Allen Park.
Penei Sewell in the Pro Bowl. Get comfortable with that. I think they could just save that graphic. Like, save that cutout of Penei Sewell. You'll be able to reuse it and reuse it and reuse it and reuse it.
How about that stat with Ragnow and Sewell or whatever about one sack?
Yeah, they both only let up 1 sack and 5 quarterback hits. And this is Penei Sewell versus Montez Sweat, 34 snaps, 1 pressure, versus Max Crosby, 21 snaps, 1 pressure, versus Daniil Hunter, 20 snaps, 1 pressure, versus Micah Parsons, 19 snaps, 2 pressures.
Flannel?
Those are pressures, too.
Flannel, your thoughts?
He's the best tackle in the game. 100%. Full stop. Maybe the best offensive lineman in the game right now.
I know.
Yeah.
Where's that gold jacket right now? Is it the arms?
It should be in process. It should be in process, man.
I know.
Materials aren't going to go down in price. He's the best offensive lineman in the game already. He walked in there and was top 3. I'm telling you guys this, and we'll get to this probably when the season ends. I've said it before. I'll say it now, and I'll say it again. He was the one. He was the one that changed the mindset. Because he was the one that did stuff nobody else did before.
You know what he is, right? He's your Ndamukong Suh on offense.
Yes.
That's the team guy, right? That is all about it, that you always wanted. He's everything that you wanted Suh to be, except Suh was about Suh. Penei is about the Lions since day one, right? That wrecker, that game changer. And you're absolutely, Neil, there's a great argument to be had.